If it feels like SHIB is stuck right now, well, you're right. And we're going to talk about what's going on because only 76 trillion SHIB are left before we get some volatility. And we're hoping that volatility is to the upside. But let me explain that in more detail later on in the video. Right now, though, just need you to smash the like button for us and subscribe down below if you haven't already. Definitely appreciate that. And hopefully you're having a fantastic weekend. Guys, it has been crazy boring in the cryptocurrency market. But we've got inflation data. We've got a lot of data points coming in this week. And volume has been so low right now that I think eventually we're going to have to pick up the steam a little bit and we're going to get some kind of price action. Really, I wouldn't even mind us coming back down and hitting into the mid-sixes at this point. You know why? Because I would swing trade it. Last time we got back down into the mid-sixes was right here. We had the possible retracement up and we topped out all the way at the 11 range. We would be able to close that gap a little bit, make a little short-term trade. But we could be getting near even a potential move here regardless if we come back down and test. Last time we got the momentum up indicator on XT Algo. By the way, link down below in the description for that. Last time we got that on the daily, boom, nice little 35% move all the way to the top side of that chart. So that would be nice, right? So let's see what's happening here because only 76 trillion SHIB is left for Shiba Inu's price to move forward. What the heck does this mean? 76 trillion SHIB, that's a lot of SHIB, right? What are we talking about here? What do you mean 76 trillion SHIB left for Shiba Inu's price to move forward? Well, let's find out because when we talk about some of the important metrics on chain that we look at, one is global in and out of the money. So money that's in and out of the money by end of the block. Basically, this represents the amount of holders of SHIB that are either in the money or out of the money. Now, real quick before we get into some of the specifics with SHIB, and I'll break it down here for you, take Bone, for example. Bone has 90,000 holders. 68% of those holders are in the green. They're in the money. That's big. SHIB, a little bit different story. A lot of the holders right now at the current price points are out of the money. But there are a lot of people kind of at that break-even point as well. So let me explain. Only 76 trillion SHIB tokens are left for the price to move forward. This suggests that a large portion of SHIB holders are currently in the money, which could act as a resistance level for the crypto. Now, recently we kind of shifted to have some more SHIB holders in the money. We're still not there all the way where Bone is yet, but getting back into the 8s, leaving those 6s and 7s really did help us. So a reason why we're pretty flat right now is a lot of people's holdings are relatively flat, meaning they're not up or down a lot on their investment. So what are they going to do? They're going to hold. And the volume indicates exactly that, right? Now, from a technical standpoint, what does this low volatility mean? Could mean a couple different things. It could be a double-edged sword in some ways here. This is coming from into the block, and I agree with this sentiment. On one hand, it indicates a lack of buying pressure, and we're seeing that. But on the other, it means that less liquidity is needed for a price to move upward. Let me explain what that means. So the volume is down on one hand. There's a lack of buying pressure, and a lot of people are stuck either barely in the profit or barely in the red. But with liquidity down, big price purchases could produce higher prices quicker. Meaning if the whales, let's say, were to come in, or even retail money were to climb in here and together start moving the price, this could give us a nice uptrend quicker because of low liquidity. This could be advantageous if a sudden surge in buying pressure occurs, it says, as it'll require less capital to push the price higher. Whenever that market cap starts to come down, it's easier for it to pop back up. Perfect time to execute trades, I mind you. I've been talking, excuse me, I've been talking about making some plays here with SHIB, with Bone, with Leash. In particular, last week it was Bone and Leash. But again, XT Algo, link down below if you're looking to get more into trading. I've made it super simple, had this thing built by a professional, getting some great feedback on this. And try it risk-free, 30 days, full money-back guarantee, no problem, no questions asked. But I'm telling you, if you take this serious, guys, I think you're going to love the potential this has for you to know when to get in and when to get out, both on short-term and long-term trades. I walk you through on a thank you page after purchase, giving you step-by-step instructions on how to use this, how to create alerts so when you're on the go. Now, while the current low volatility and the metric that we're talking about, in the money, out the money, indicates a resistance level for SHIB, which is where we're at right now, this 8-1, it also presents an opportunity. A sudden influx of buying power could easily push the price higher due to low liquidity needed. So, with all of the things going on this week, as we roll into September, I'm hoping we get some volatility. And here's the thing. For me, I don't care if that's volatility to the upside or downside. If it's to the downside, I'm waiting for us to hit this support in the mid-6s, and I'm buying for a short-term swing trade. If we start going toward the upside, my indicator will flash with giving me enough time to still grab some gains here to the upside where we could meet our local resistance back up here in the 11s. So either way, I am in a holding pattern. I am waiting for the next shoe to drop, if you will. You can see here in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days, it's been boring. Same thing can be said over here on the Bitcoin chart. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to make a move, but I think a move is coming. There you go. Same thing. 10 days of boring action. Something's got to give here. We're going to get some price movement, and either way, I'll be ready to pounce. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Only 76 trillion SHIB left for Shiba Inu's price to move forward. We shall see what happens next here with the price of SHIB and the overall market. Subscribe down below for more content. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you. Take care.